Margot Robbie, Barbie. So I've always said that when they look like Barbie dolls, there's a good chance that they are actually some kind of imitation woman, a female illusionist who've had lots of surgery. And this channel here by Dr. Gary Linkov, I guess this guy's a plastic surgeon, and he sometimes analyzes celebrities to see what kind of plastic surgery they may have had. So let's just see what this guy has to say about Margot Robbie, otherwise known as Margot Robert.
But has the Barbie star ever had plastic surgery? Margot has a relatively small nose for her face.
A small nose for the face. Don't I say that all the time? The nose is too small. That's how I would say this. Why is that? Because it's already had the rhinoplasty. That's a huge part of the facial feminization procedure. They got to have the small little feminine nose.
Margot also has strong bone structure. And this is very common in Hollywood, as we've talked about in many other videos.
The plastic surgeon is saying that Margot Robbie has strong bone structure with an arrow pointing at the cheekbone and the jaw. So what's going on here? He's basically saying exactly the same thing that I would say.
And she has prominent gonial angles. So the bottom jaw is well built, and that gives her face nice structure.
The technical term for this is bulldozer jaw.
What I wanted to point out here is her strong bony complexion, as I previously mentioned.
A strong bony complexion. Strong. All right, men are strong. Bony. Men are bony. Oh man, she's so strong and bony. No one has ever said that. I mean, these people are basically deceiving demons, agents of deception. They're satanic. They've come to deceive the humans.
It looks to me like Margot may have started Botox injections around this time.
Now look at the face. It's looking pretty freaky now, isn't it? This is 5 years ago.
It looks to me like Margot may have had a surgical procedure. And when I look closely at the mid-face area, there's a sunken-in element to the mid-face underneath her cheekbones.
But look at how masculine that skull is underneath the makeup. I mean, if you can't see it, you can't see it. Nothing I can do for you.
Today's Barbies have 35 skin tones and 9 body types.
And they have 35 genders as well. I believe they even have a transgender Barbie doll now.
They even have an alopecia Barbie that I bought for my daughter.
All right, a bald Barbie. I had a dream a couple of years ago that everyone in the world had to be bald. All right, this confirms it. If everyone's bald, it's just kind of like an extension of the mask, going to take away our identity even more because we're all just a big collective now. We're all a bunch of bald, androgynous slaves, basically. That's what they want. This person is always smiling, so it's mastered the art of the smile without the joy. The smile without the kindness. It's a fake smile. It's a disguise. This is a clown mask. This could be the Joker. Now, I think this person played in a movie with someone else played the Joker. Margot Robbie should have been the Joker. So, of course, in the movie Barbie, they do have at least one openly trans actor named Hari Nef. This movie is probably somewhat Kabbalistic in the sense that Barbie comes to Earth as the androgynous Adam and then splits into two with Barbie and Ken. Now there's male and female in the fallen material world, and their goal will be to become androgynous again to ascend back into the heavens as androgynous angels. And by the way, Neph in Hebrew means the fallen. In the plural, we call this the Nephilim. And Hari Nef likes to wear dresses full of knives. All right? It's a knife dress, just in case you need to castrate a child. You always have a knife handy in case someone hasn't been castrated yet. So the world will be full of bald, castrated people. All right? Hari Nef is on the case. No one will be left uncastrated because Barbie is back in town. And I believe this person actually plays the surgeon or a doctor or something. So you got the transgendered doctor with the transgendered Barbie creating a world full of cosmic androgynes. Look at those large fingers, by the way. How strange is that? So Margot Robbie is a Barbie, a transgendered Barbie. And now this one has hips, doesn't it? This one has hips. This is an openly transgendered actor, all right? It has hips. How'd they do that? Well, this person went to the clinic and got the hips implanted, all right? So what they do is they can inject fat or they inject silicone. Now, I did recently hear a story about a fairly well-known ladyboy who injected silicone in the hips and then died because something went wrong. I believe it was a blood clot or something. So surgery always has pain and side effects, and these people must be in a lot of pain. But they're probably heavily medicated and have undergone plenty of trauma-based mind control and are probably demonically possessed. And there is the image of the Barbie movie pointing up to the New World Order flag. And I think what's going on here is this rainbow, from the Bible, from Genesis 9, I believe, the sign of the covenant that God would not destroy the world. So it's really a sign of God's grace. Even though people are still evil, he decided to not wipe people out like they kind of deserve to be. They're kind of mocking him, or it's like, hey, we can do whatever we want. You gave us the sign of the covenant saying you're not going to wipe us out. But the caveat there is that he's not going to wipe us out with a flood. He is going to wipe us out like Sodom and Gomorrah, and the Sodomites will be wiped out. So the party will soon be over for Barbie and that entire species of Homo, and for most of the people in this world. The party is about to end. So enjoy it while it lasts. Live it up. Be your true, authentic selves, because your time is running out. The end is nigh.